Hey everybody in YouTube land, this is Dave Turner here. It's the day after the big surgery on my 1992 Carvin LB76. We took out the original H50N humbucking pickups and the A500 Preamp and replaced them with the passive single coil J99A Carvin based pickups and all passive electronics. No more battery, no more preamp. So CTS pot for volume, CTS blend pot, CTS tone pot with a 1950s era Sprague oil-filled tone capacitor at 0.033 microfarad. And then I've got a coil switch here that goes from parallel to series. I'll show you that here in just a minute. I want to give a big thank you to my friend Ryan Dunn over at 10 Effects. He was the surgeon for this upgrade. 10 Effects makes a wide variety of guitar effects pedals, and they are of the highest quality, hand-built, handmade right here in the USA. So please visit 10effects.com or look on Facebook and check out some of his work, especially the Barracuda flanger pedal. So let's hear what this bass sounds like. The changes in the sound are subtle, but they are noticeable to me, and they might be noticeable to you. I am recording this on an iPhone 8, and there is a lot of compression on the microphone that the phone uses, and so it's hard to know exactly how that will come across when you compare this video with the previous video. I will put a link to that video, I think, up here, so you can check it out. Maybe it's over there. Anyway, there'll be a link for that, but the bass sounds generally a little bit more open. There's some additional mid-range that it was missing before. The low B string is tighter. The A and the D string sound less choked. The G and the C sound about the same. I think maybe in the preamp section there might have been some sort of limiter, or maybe just when you do a big, pluck on a low note on the A or the D, you just max the signal out, and that preamp just clips it off or something, because it always sounded to be a bit choked, and now it does not. Those notes come out a little bit more. So I'm going to go through like I did on the previous video, and I will play just a scale from the lowest note to the highest note. I'll do it in a variety of pickup settings. I'll use my fingers, I'll use a pick, I'll do some thumb pluck stuff. What else did I do? I'm still getting over a cold, so my memory is like 50% right now. And yeah, so whatever I did, hopefully I'll remember it by the time this video is over, and I'll do that again. Oh, I'll show you the series parallel switch too. So let's just start with just a scale. Volume is on full. The blend knob is, detent, center, both pickups equally on. Tone is all the way up. So let's hear it. And I'll play over the bridge pickup first, like I did in that last video. Okay, same thing over the neck pickup. Sounds like I need to adjust the intonation just a tiny bit. Had the strings completely off, put them back on. Now they're a little bit out, especially up here. Okay, here is the bridge pickup. Let me just do a demonstration here of how the blend pot is working. It's an immediate change. So just a little bit of roll off gives you an immediate change in tone. And then from there, it doesn't change very much. So here's full bridge pickup. And here's the bridge pickup just barely off. Almost the same, but here's the bridge pickup all the way soloed, same scale. I think I commented on the previous video that with the other pickups, bridge pickup all the way soloed, I would not use that sound ever. It was too brittle or whatever it was. I didn't like it. But this is usable. I would use this occasionally. It's not, it has a little more something to it that I like. It's a little bit more like a jazz bass than it was previously. Let's go to the neck pickup soloed. Again, a small change in the blend knob gets a big change in the sound, just like you'd expect with volume tone setup. So here's all the way over, and here's that scale. No charge for the extra note there. This pickup sounds a little bit more like a precision now than the other one did. It's not exactly the same. It's a single coil, so it's not going to be, but it's closer. And something about the high end reminds me a little bit of John Patitucci's sound with his Ken Smith bass. Not exactly, but it's just kind of reminiscent of that in a way. Let's go to a pick. So both pickups back to normal. Maybe something like a rock beat, rock type of line. Maybe on the neck pickup only. I like that. And then let's do the bridge pickup only with the pick. One of the big complaints I had was the funk slap tone with the H50N humbuckers. Some of the strings were good, some of them just sound like garbage. I think the tone overall now is much more even. All right, so before, the D string would just sound choked. Now it just rings out. Same with the A. Not that I do that a lot on the A string anyway, but if you're... that just sounds so much better. Well, the only thing left is that series parallel switch. So the series switch basically takes the two pickups and turns them into one big pickup. So you get a little bit more volume and a little bit more low mids. And so I'm going to use it just as like a boost switch for a solo. If I get a bass solo and I want to just, without having to worry about turning up, I just flip the switch and it's just a little bit louder. It's kind of like, you know, when your amp goes to 11, you need this one louder just over the top there. There it is, there's 11. So here, I'll just flip it here. Here's G. Here's the D string. Here's the C string. So I might be doing something, you know. And then back to... So yeah, that's really cool. It's a neat addition. I needed something there to fill up this hole because I knew I was stripping out the preamp and I wasn't going to have a bass EQ knob and a treble EQ knob. I just have a volume and a blend and a tone. And I needed something to fill the hole, so I said, let's do series parallel. So when you're in parallel, the blend knob does what you think it should do, but in series, the blend knob does nothing because you really don't have two pickups anymore to blend. You have just one big pickup, which is why the output is a little bit hotter and it's a little beefier. Okay, well, this is my post-mortem after the upgrade to the Carvin J99A single coil passive pickups in my 92 Carvin LB76. Again, I give big thanks to Ryan Dunn at 10 Effects for doing all the stuff, and if you want to know more about that, send me a private message and I'll give you some info, okay? All right, thanks YouTube, take care.